Hello, I'm James Cronin and welcome to PG6003, Teaching and Learning for Graduate Studies. And in this module, we've been looking at the practice of teaching and learning in your discipline. Why would you do this? Well, your role as a tutor or demonstrator is in the education of future researchers within your discipline. You might think that you are merely communicating content knowledge, that this is what you're teaching. In many ways, this might be what you are teaching, but in the communication of this content knowledge, you are also demonstrating ways of thinking about knowledge within your discipline. We used in semester 1 a number of frameworks to demonstrate this. The frameworks we used, for example, were the dimensions of disciplinary understanding, thinking about a discipline as having knowledge content, having methods, having a form of expression, and having a purpose, an intention for which this knowledge is being expressed. And we also looked at instances where students might find it difficult to learn a particular concept, that this becomes a bottleneck for them. And we thought, how can you free up this problem? How can you make the expression more fluid? And this is another framework, another set of steps that you can use to engage in this inquiry. Both frameworks are thinking about content knowledge as situated within a discipline, and that your role as a disciplinarian is to communicate a way of thinking about this knowledge. In this semester, what we're encouraging you to do is to inquire into whether or not your students have understood what you are trying to put into practice. You could use techniques such as a classroom assessment technique, in which you ask students, what do you understand? Is there anything that you find difficult? What more do you wish to know? So here, understanding is the performance of knowledge. An example of this is the assignment itself. If you are giving essays or lab reports, you'll be giving feedback. And in the process of feedback, you're finding out whether or not your students understand what it is you've tried to communicate. So look at feedback and the giving of feedback as an opportunity for you to see whether or not your students have understood what it is you've tried to communicate. So assignments can also be a way of making visible the process of understanding. What I want you to do in the resubmission of your assignment in April is to demonstrate, critique, and evaluate the evidence of student learning. Return to your challenge in semester 1. Use the framework that you have chosen to think about the knowledge in your discipline as more than just content, but as ways of thinking and expressing knowledge. And then ask the question, how do I know what my students know? This is the final part, and this will make up the complete assignment. So when you're submitting, submit all of these pieces: the question, the framework, and the evidence of student participation and learning. And then, in conclusion, ask yourself, what are the implications for future practice? How has this informed your understanding of your teaching and teaching within the discipline? All of this then forms part of your own teaching philosophy. And hopefully it will begin a journey for you in which you can inquire into your teaching and student learning. Thank you.